Hey Prairie Ridge Middle School students, this is Mr. Witchman here. I'm going to talk to you about your Prairie Ridge Student Pass for quarter one. You'll notice the quarter one, that means that you'll get a new one every quarter. No longer will we have individual passes from teachers or individual passes from teams. It is going to be one Prairie Ridge Middle School pass per quarter. When you get your pass, you are to put your student name on there using ink. Put our name on here. Then we're going to put the team that we are with. Name. Again, this is in ink. To fill out this pass, you'll notice there are a lot of slots, but if we don't use them wisely, they'll go quickly. So I'm going to go through a couple examples of what this looks like. First example is the destination. Let's say you're in literacy class, you want to go to the library. You follow the classroom procedures. Your teacher gives you permission, then you write down the library. You put the date down. You put the time you're going to be leaving. And then you politely ask your teacher to initial it. Once you get to the library, you will complete the time again, and then you will politely ask the supervisor to initial it. You find your book, you're ready to head back to class, but wait, you cannot be in the hallway without an adult or this pass. So we have to have a new definite destination. We're going to write down the place we are going. You're going to write down the date, which in this case will be the same date. You're going to write down the time, and then you're going to politely ask the supervisor to initial. You get back to the classroom. You politely ask your teacher to initial, and you notice you're done. So what this should illustrate is one trip down to the library, one trip back. Now let's say you're going to use the restroom. In the restroom, you're going to follow classroom procedures. You're going to write restroom. You're going to put the date down. You're going to put the time down. Then you're going to politely ask your teacher for his or her initials. You use the restroom. You come back to the room. You write down the time you were gone. And then you politely ask the teacher for the initials. I have a couple of quick videos here to show you to illustrate what we're talking about. This is a video that's going to illustrate the importance of having it in the classroom.
You don't have to pass. That's not the Jaguar. Mr. Brady's not going to be very happy about that. Yes, you're right.
You'll notice in that path that the young man realized he didn't have a pass. He was coached by a classmate. He said, yes, you're right. That's the Jaguar way. We get our pass, come back out, and we promptly go down to the set location. Second video here shows what we do at the restroom. We get our pass, we fill it out, complete it, and then we're walking.
Yeah, it was like mind-blowing.
You'll notice in this video, the boys put their passes in a set location. These clear plastic containers will be outside of every classroom. What we like about these is, first of all, we don't take the passes into the bathroom and just in case they get dirty in there or not. It also gives us a situation if we are in a fire drill, we need to know who's in the bathroom. We can quickly see up here that there are kids in there that we need to attend to. And then finally, one video to illustrate what we do after the restroom.
Where did they yours? Oopsies.
The boys got the business done. They used the restroom, washed their hands, came back, got the passes. They realized that they had the wrong each other's pass, and so they swapped. It is up to the students to make sure that they have their pass. On those rare occasions that the pass is completely full, there's only one way to get a new pass, and that is to meet with Mr. Braden or myself. What we're going to do is we're going to look at, see if there's any patterns on here. For example, if you use the restroom a lot, that will be a high concern that we're not meeting your medical needs, and we may need to meet with a nurse and or your parent to make sure we can support you. If we notice that you have to go back to your locker for your destination, often, therefore that tells me that you're not coming to class prepared, and therefore we will need to be taking some time to reteach you how to come to school prepared. Fill out the pass again with your name in ink, your team in ink. Follow the classroom procedures. Fill out the time, destination, date. Politely ask the teacher for the adult supervising for their initials. When you get to the destination, put the time down. Politely ask for those initials. Doing so, using your time wisely, will prevent you from needing to get more than one pass per quarter. If you have any questions, please speak with your teacher and or Mr. Braden or myself. Thank you.